Everything has changed. I mean, not one thing is the same, except for tons of things are the same, but nothing is the same. I'm gonna tell you some things that are changing in the manga world, so don't panic. Alright, yo, MangaSloth here. We have some things to talk about. And the things that we're going to talk about are, you guessed it, manga. I talk to you and try to always help you out with manga prices, manga money, get things cheaper. Manga collecting ain't cheap. It ain't getting cheaper. So what am I talking about? Number one, whether you've heard it or not, manga prices are changing. And for one of the big boys, if you've seen it, if you've heard any rumors, you might already know, but it is Viz Media. So everything Viz Media makes, it's very significant because it is one of the biggest publishers, and one of the publishers, at least for me, and I know many others, we buy a lot of their ongoing series. So let's take a peek here real quick. So here we are on Right Stuff Anime. We have it set to Viz Manga, and we have it set from newest to oldest. And the reason we're doing this is, from everything that we know, the prices are going to be changing in 2024. So January 2024, and it looks like it's going for all their volumes. So if you're wondering if it's just the regular Shonen Jump, Shoujo B, etc., it is definitely for those, but it is looking like it will be for other ones. Now, we don't exactly know how it's going to break down, or things like Fist of the North Star hardcovers, are they going to change, etc., etc. Now, the first thing we're seeing here, we're just going to go down to ones we know, like right here. Perfect example, you have two One Piece books that are supposed to be $9.99 coming out in 2024 in March, and they are $11.99. Now, on the site you see your price is $9.59. Generally that would be $7.59. So everything is getting a $2 bump. So that's the big thing. How much more is it going to cost? $2 more dollars. Now, we don't know if that's $2 just across the board, or if the big volumes get $3 or $4 more, omnibuses or anything get different prices. Not exactly sure. So right here you see this Disney Mirrorverse Bell that's coming out in February next year. That looks like a bigger volume of theirs, kind of like B-Stars, and those are $12.99, so $13 retail. And we see right here it's $15, so that's $2 more. So your price on Right Stuff would be $11.99. Your price in a bookstore would be $14.99, $15. Your price for a One Piece, a Black Clover, a One Punch Man will be $12 instead of $10. And for the Canadians out there, I'm not sure what your prices will be, so rest in peace. They are already very high. They're going to be even higher now. Perfect example right here. You have Moriarty the Patriot 14, comes out on January 2nd. It is $12. But December 19th, the Yakuza Family, that's a $10 volume, still $10. Rooster Fighter, still $13 instead of $15. So just hear me out right now. I am different than the majority of people, and not because of my beautiful complexion. I mean because in my household I purchase more manga than the average person. So when news like this hits me, I go, well, how many Shonen Jump do I buy a year? And then I'm like, wow, I got a lot of ongoing series. If I buy 500 volumes of Viz a year, that might sound like a lot, but if I do, just to give you an idea, I'm spending 1,000 more sloth doubloon. And that $1,000 could be in my bank account, could be somewhere else. It could have bought me 100 more manga. So we'll be more realistic. If you buy 100 Viz titles in a year, that's 200 more dollars. You get it. It's math. It's 20% more. This isn't even counting the big volumes, the hardcovers, if they're going to be just $2 flat across the board or more. Sloth advocate here. I'm not bashing Viz. Do I like paying more? No. I do want to say though, before I go down this route, I don't like paying $10 for Italian prints. Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoy the Italian prints, printing things that are harder to just get going, slam dunks and banana fishes and Yu Yu Hakusho's and things like that, I am all for it. And I will buy the Italian prints for series that are in desperate need of reprints or anything like that. I don't enjoy paying $10 for in my opinion, a lower quality product than just the regular printing I've always got. Now I'm really gonna feel that when they're $12. And if you want a crazy comparison of that, definitely check out my My Hero Academia box set review, where I review the Italian prints inside of it to the regular prints. It is crazy. Now on Viz's defense, they can do what they want. The times are changing, money is changing, inflation's changing, everything's harder to get, harder to print. Raise your prices, that is okay. We know as manga collectors, I definitely know, the $9.99 volume that they have had the price for like 15 years and has never changed, and I think before it was like $9.95 maybe, just something we're gonna have to deal with. It is gonna be alright, people. We as a manga community know what a Kodansha volume costs. It's $11. It's $1 more than the regular. We buy the bigger volumes. There's so many different size volumes, the hardcovers, the omnibuses, the talls, the short, the colored. It's all different priced, and none of it is $9.99. You got Yen Press here, regular size volume, $13. That's just what they cost. Then you have 7Cs here, $13, $12.99. And then you even have newer 7Cs books, and they are $14, $13.99. It's the sign of the times. We may not like it. No one's excited to spend more money, but there is a way to combat it. Make sure wherever you live, whatever you're doing, you're always looking for deals. Make sure, if you can live with them, get used manga. Every day I feel like I'm searching for used manga. I don't need my manga new. I'm okay with secondhand manga, and I have saved so much money with secondhand. Make sure you're using places like Right Stuff, where, as you've seen, you were getting the $2 off immediately. And if you're a member, you get something like 50 more cents off every manga, something like that. And make sure you're using my affiliate link. Do you know why? Because when I get stuff, I give it back to you. Do you know what's cheap? Free manga. And that's what I like giving to the people. Free manga. Down in the description below. Use those coupons, use those deals, keep hunting for the cheap manga, save that cheddar, and I will see you all next time.